Reverend Jack Winters, you asked about shamanism. Well, because I have noticed you are not getting the answers sought, I have taken the liberty of answering them for the person who was asked. Shamanism. Shamans have held an important place in many different cultures throughout the world, since our beginnings. They have been mediators, ceremonialists, healers, diviners, many different kinds of artists and much more. They learn and work with power for both themselves and the good of those around them. They understand the connection and need for balance amongst all things, that all aspects of the world that we share with the rest of creation is alive, humans, animals, plants, rocks, and even the wind. People generally become shamans by deciding that it is the path for them, by being chosen and trained by an experienced shaman, or by inheriting the role from a parent. One of the most basic beliefs of shamanism is the belief in the web of power that runs through all things from rocks and rivers to the tallest oaks. Shamans believe that everything is alive and connected in a symbiotic way to everything else in the world. This web of power is what brings sense of life and self to the world. The web has an unlimited amount of potential and power to send to the physical world. Understanding this web of power, this spirit world, is necessary to understanding and learning shamanism. All objects in the physical world have spirit. The spirit is the source of power. Shamans are able to communicate with the spirit of both living and what most would consider non-living things. Through this communication, they gain an understanding of the world around them, and the more you learn, the more power you have to draw from. As a rule, shamans believe that unlike natural objects, plants and animals, each human has his or her own unique spirit body. I believe all things do, but that's my twist on it. This spirit body can be seen surrounding people like brightly colored flames or heat waves. Known to many as the aura, this spirit body normally extends around people anywhere from 18 inches to about 3 feet and responds to how people feel and what they are thinking. Brighter colors have higher vibrations and darker, duller ones have lower vibrations. Some believe that the size of a spirit body equates to how much power a person has. Since shamans deal so closely with the spirit world, it is easy to become lost between the real and the spirit worlds. People who are always daydreaming or are said to have their heads in the clouds are such an attached people. Shamanic presence is the ability to live with a foot in the real world and a foot in the spirit world and not forget who and where you are. Keeping balanced, grounded and present, or mentally aware of your physical presence does this. Shamans must know where they are at all times. This is one of the reasons shamans seem powerful to others. They always know where and who they are. People very familiar with shamanic techniques and very aware of their presence can do a quick inner journey while walking down the street. One way shamans stay organized and focused as to where they are is through use of certain images. One is the tree of life. Its roots are in the lower world, also known as the underworld or world of the dead, where shamans go to talk with ancestors, to find lost information, or to find information about diseases and other things to do with the physical body. Travel to the land of the dead should not be attempted without a guide. The trunk of the tree is known as the middle world. Often the trunk is seen as square, one side for each of the 4 directions and their corresponding season. It is the magical version of our reality, and shamans visit it to solve everyday problems. The branches of the tree are in the upper world. It is a place of the future, creativity and flight. No one world is viewed as better or more important than any other, and most shamans from around the world have used similar guides. Another such image is the medicine wheel, also known as a mandala. It is a circle divided into 4 sections or sometimes subdivided down to 8, symbolizes the 4 directions. The circle of the wheel symbolizes the middle world, the sky above it, the upper world, and the earth below it the lower world. The center of the circle is the center of the universe, and the entire circle, including the upper and lower worlds, are spiraling to the center. Every person has a place on this wheel, which symbolizes where they are in relationship to their spirit center at the center of the circle. The better you know your center, the more power you will have.